How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I want to kick today's video off with two words. I hate Lake Dardanelle. Anyways, welcome back to the channel, guys. So, this past weekend, I actually competed in the Arkansas State Kayak Championship on Lake Dardanelle. It was a 2-day event, and when I say that I hate Lake Dardanelle, I mostly mean that, but you know, I still go there from time to time and enjoy fishing out there and trying to catch some fish. But the lake is nothing like it used to be whenever I was a kid. You know, whenever I was younger, that was like a premier fishing destination for me. You know, anytime I got the chance to go there, I was like thrilled because that was a place where you can go out and catch a ton of bass, catch some big bass, catch them all over the place, doing a ton of different techniques, and it was just so much fun. But over the past 10 years, that place has gotten an incredible amount of pressure. You know, you have all these national bass fishing events, and there's so many tournaments that happen out there. Like every weekend, there could be, you know, 2, 3, maybe even 4 big bass boat tournaments. You know, like I said, a national event, you know, a big club event, and then you have all the recreational anglers. So that place gets pretty pounded, and the fish, you know, they've seen a lure or two in their day. So that place can be pretty stingy. It can be tough. And it seems like it doesn't matter what time of the year you go out there and fish a tournament, like it's always going to be a grinder. And this tournament was exactly that. But here's the catch, guys. Your boy loves a grinder, not gonna lie. So there's something fun about going out on a lake and struggling and grinding through it. You know, having to put the pieces of the puzzle together, grind out 5 or 6 good bites a day, and you know, just really test your angling abilities. And that is something I like about that lake. And like I said, that's exactly what myself and all the other anglers in this tournament had to endure to have a decent finish. Something else to mention, I told you there's a lot of tournaments happening out there. There was 3 big tournaments happening out there that I knew of that week. So you had a big national college event, it had like over 200 plus boats. There was like an Arkansas club championship tournament that had like over 150 plus boats, plus the 50 plus kayakers, plus, you know, like I said, all the other recreational anglers. So there was a ton of boating pressure out there, and it was just another element to this fun tournament. So here's where I'm at, and this is what I decided to do on day 1. So I knew there was gonna be a lot of pressure out there. I knew they were all launching at the state park area, which is on the lower end of the lake. And so I knew that my best bet probably on day 1 is to try to get away from the boating pressure and go way upriver, go way up to the other end of the lake and fish somewhere up there. So the day before I went scouting, checked out 5 or 6 different places, and I found this one creek. I went in there for about 30 minutes, got 2 bites really quick, and then bounced out. And I figured if I didn't find anything else, that would be where I started at, and that is exactly what I did. It's where I started, and it's where we're gonna pick up today's episode. But we've got a good tournament here for y'all today to watch, so if y'all enjoy it, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to fishing. Got him. Good one. In the boat. Stay in the boat. Let's go. Got him. Fish on. Oh, what a stupid hook set that was. Yes. On the board, guys. First fish of the morning is a quality fish. Like, if we can get 5 like this, we'll be in a really, really good position. Oh, yes. That didn't suck. I saw that fish in that brush pile yesterday. All right, first fish of the morning, 14.75. Oh, there's another one behind that freaking bush. Okay, nice fish. Let's get him back in there. There's another bass just came up right there. Let's get him. See ya. Gotcha. Stay on there. There we go. Number 2, stay in the boat. All right. All right. All right. Hey, it ain't too bad. Second fish. I'll take it. All right, 13.5 inches, not as big as our first one, but this is definitely gonna be a good one for us today. We need 3 more. We've caught 2 in the last hour and a half. We got plenty of time. We're just gonna keep fishing these brush piles, I think. Hopefully find some more fish. Whew, he was in a big tree. He was in this big old tree. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
I guess you made it there okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your kayak okay?
It is so far. It is so far. I've caught 2 keepers, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna catch 2 more. So feeling good about it. I got it here an hour late, but oh well. It is what it is.
Anyways, so then I was like, me and Si sat in the playpen, and I was like, hey, it smells really bad in here. And so I think
Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. This is a bass. It's giant. Oh my God, it's a giant bass. Stay on. Yes! Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Oh my gosh. There's no pull in the water. No freaking way. A hook just came out. Jay, I literally just casted out a backlash out in the middle of the creek and just caught a 3-pounder.
a 3-pounder?
Yes.
Oh, I had like a 6-pounder.
No, the 3-pounder is huge in this tournament, Jay.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 19-incher.
Oh.
Yo. Okay, so what happened? Okay, I gotta let you go though.
Okay.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Good job on catching the fish.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Bye. Love you.
Guys, look at that. I literally just cast out a backlash out in the middle of this creek, and we've got a really nice bass, guys. That's like a, I don't even know, 17, 18 inch maybe? I don't know. That is awesome. Okay, let's get him measured really quick. Oh man, things are going right. 17 3/4, baby. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, well, all we need now is 2 more. 2 more. 2 more. And we'll see you. Stay on there. Stay on there. Okay. Okay. Man, it's been a long time since we had a bite. Hook just popped out. That is a tiny guy. He's honestly not going to help us much, but I'm definitely going to measure him. Just because. You never know. I mean, he's like an 8-incher. Well, what do you know? He's actually a 9-incher. Monster. Man, that has been a long 2 hours without a bite, but I don't know what to do. I've been continually moving back in this creek. I thought I would have more action the further back I went, but it's been quite the opposite. So I've got to make a decision really soon on how much further back I want to go. And there was also a little side chute that I saw that looks kind of good, but man, if we don't get a couple more, decent keepers in the next few moments, we might have to start turning around. What time is it? It's 10:44. We have about 4 hours left. Plenty of time, but I need some bigs. I need a big one. Another 17-incher would be amazing. Oh my gosh, guys, it has been an absolute grind the last 4 hours. I have not had any bites whatsoever. I'm actually out here in the main river now. I'm really far away from the car, which is gonna suck trolling back. But it's okay, because we just got fish number 5. Chunky, little 13.5-inch spotted bass with 20 minutes to go. That is a tremendous help, a tremendous spirit booster. I wish I got it on camera, but my battery pack died. We've been out here so long. Oh man. I'm gonna send this fish back, and we have 20 minutes. Maybe we can call that 9-incher. That would be fantastic also. If not, at least we got a limit. Because if we didn't get a limit today, guys, then like we would have been out of it. Had like no shot to win tomorrow. So I'm relieved. Okay, let's keep fishing. All right, so day one is now officially in the books, and like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, it was a total grind fest. The 5 fish you saw me land were the 5 good bites that I got all day long. I had one fish kiss a spinnerbait blade that probably would have helped me out, but he just didn't ever get it. And man, it was tough. But at the end of day one, the results came in. I had 68.75 inches, I do believe, and that had me in 10th place out of 55 anglers. You know, I was just so thrilled to have that limit. You know, if I didn't have a limit, I would have been way out of it. Had no shot to place in the money the following day. So that was a big relief and a big confidence booster going into day 2. Now, as far as day 2 goes, I decided to launch at a completely different section of the lake. I was tired of fishing that creek, didn't have much luck there, and I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something that I was more comfortable with. And I went to this area that had a lot of vegetation, had a lot of grass, had a lot of lily pads, cattails, and it just reminded me of home, reminded me of the places that I enjoy fishing. And I thought, you know, if I get out there early, I can, you know, throw a frog around, probably get some good ones that I need to climb the leaderboard. So this spot, I got there early. I launched in the dark, got it to the area I wanted to fish at, and like within the first like 10 minutes, I caught my first keeper, a little 13.5-inch largemouth. I wasn't even rolling on my camera yet, it was so early. But I caught that guy. So that had me feeling really good. I had me feeling really confident about what I was doing that morning. So we pushed back a little bit further into that pocket, and this is where we're gonna pick up day 2 action of the State Kayak Bass Fishing Championship. Big one, big one, big one, big one, big one, big one. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh, this thing is emaciated looking. Not very big, has a big mouth, long skinny tail. There we go, guys. That fish is probably 17 inches long, weighs a half a pound. Yeah, baby. Oh. Fishing a completely different area today, doing what I love to do, throw a frog around in the pads. Whew. Okay, let's get it measured. Whew. That is an 18.25 inch bass, guys. That's the biggest one I've caught so far in this tournament. That fish probably weighs half of what that 17.75 weighed that I caught yesterday. Man, I don't know if it's a good sign there's some fish back here, if it's a bad sign that there's like no bait back here for these fish to eat, but if that's the case, there he goes. Man, that fish has got some issues, but he helps us out a ton. That's tremendous. Let's get some more. Big one. That was scary. Oh, we were going full speed towards that fish and he was barely hooked. Oh, I thought he was huge. Heck yeah. Well, I was literally about to turn around because I think I've just about reached the end of the road right here. Hey, we got a little bass. That's probably 14 or so. Oh, it's been almost 2 hours since I had that last bite. The old skinny guy. Yeah, we just need 2 more like this and we'll be good. We are working on a really solid limit for this tournament, guys. That is a 15.5 incher. And honestly, catching this fish gives me a little bit of confidence that I can stay back here and fish a little bit longer. I mean, I worked way in the back of this little backwater area. We'll send him back. And man, I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's just cattails and this grass and there's lily pads. And I mean, where else would you rather throw a frog at? Oh, baby. Okay. Let's just go ahead and submit that guy. Okay, do a little time check. 9:43. Line's out is 2 o'clock, so a shorter day today than yesterday. So I've got about 4 hours, is that right? Yeah, about 4 hours and some change to get 2 more good ones. Throwing this frog is definitely gonna get us the quality bites that we need. I mean, I don't need anything crazy, guys. I mean, seriously, like 2 more, 13-inch fish would do me really, really, really well. Of course, some more 15-inchers like that would be even better. Okay, just keep poking around. Let's go up this little slough so we can get something. Let's go. Whew. There we go. Fish number 4. Oh my gosh. Why does it have to be freaking 2 hours between fish? That's so stressful. At least we got 2 hours left. Gives us enough time to catch at least 1 more. Okay, so I honestly don't know if this is gonna be 14.75 or 15 inches. He's like barely touching 15, but it's kind of hard to tell. We took a lot of pictures, so hopefully we can get that 15, but if not, 14.75 is awesome. How are y'all today? Doing pretty good. I need 1 more. I need a big one. I'm fishing a tournament. Thank you. It ends in an hour, and I need 1 more, like, just decent sized one.
Yep, good luck.
Thank you.
Caught 1 fish in 3 days.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this lake's tough.
Didn't used to be.
Oh, no, it didn't. Let's go. In the boat. That's probably gonna be our smallest fish, but oh my gosh. That's a limit, baby. Man, so day 2 wound up being just another whirlwind and roller coaster of emotions for me again, like day 1. You know, it was so crazy. I started off early on day 2. I had 3 fish, you know, before 10 o'clock, and then it was like 10 o'clock hit and like just everything just shut off. There was like no signs of life anywhere, and it was just really difficult to, you know, to just have the mental power to just grind through all that, to grind through those tough hours of fishing. I was doing everything that I could think of. I was going way in the backs of these creeks and these cuts, trying to find some untouched fish, trying a ton of different techniques just to get a couple more bites. I just could not get a bite. So what I ended up having to do is, you know, put the frog down, put some other things I was throwing down, and I just had to wait for that sun to get up high and create some little shade lines around the bank. And there was this one bank that was just getting pounded by anglers all day, and I was like, kind of in my head, I was like, man, if they're fishing it that hard, they probably have caught a few fish there. I hadn't fished it at all. And I was like, maybe I can just, you know, go through there with that tiny little shade line, throw out that little crawbait around, or just something small, and just, you know, get 2 more fish to fill out a limit. So that's exactly what I did. I got over there, started pitching to the shade lines, and I was able to get those last 2 fish that you saw to complete my limit. But man, that was it. I didn't have any other bites. I had a couple of little green sunfish bite, but that was it. So very, very fortunate to get all the fish that bit on day 2 into the boat. And had a decent bag, which is now going to lead me into the final results of the tournament. So like I said, day 1 I think I had 68.75 inches, and then day 2 I had a better day overall, and I think I had 75 point something. I need to look, but anyways, my 2-day total wound up being 144 inches, and that secured your boy a 4th place finish. So I'm definitely proud of those results. 4th out of 55 of the best kayak anglers in the state is definitely a great achievement. You know, I was really trying to get into that top 3, but you know, that 10-incher I had on day 1 really, really hurt me, and I honestly could have used another, you know, kicker like 18-incher or so to really, you know, really climb up into that 3rd place position. But 4th place is great. I was really just hoping to get a top 5 and cash in this event. I put a lot of like map study into this thing. A lot of thought and a lot of time and effort into doing well into this event. I think that that's just something that's really, really important, something to take away for myself in these kayak tournaments. It seems like the more that I put into it, you know, the practice, the map study, the better I have done. There's been some tournaments where I just showed up, you know, with no practice at all, and have tanked and done you know, not as well as I thought I should. But I feel like it's a great way to wrap up the kayak tournament season. and I'm already looking forward to fishing all of them next year. You know, what's kind of funny about this tournament is I barely qualified for it. So you had to fish 4 total events in your club to qualify for the state championship, and that was all that I fished. And there was like 10 or 12 available tournaments to fish. You know, we were just busy doing some other things, and you know, had some scheduling conflicts. But you can bet I'm going to be, once they release the schedule for 2023, I'm going to mark those days down and make sure we don't have any conflicts so we can fish them all. But yeah, before I leave y'all, let's go over the baits really quick that I caught all the fish on. So day 1, I was throwing this bait pretty much exclusively to catch the fish, just a little 3-inch black and blue little creature craw bait. You know, I felt like, you know, going finesse, downsizing my presentation and profile, you know, I'll be able to get a few additional bites as opposed to doing a full-size bait. I might not catch the big ones, but I was mainly focused on getting a limit on day 1 because I knew how valuable it would be. I was throwing it with 17-pound fluorocarbon, and I was using just a high-speed 200 size reel. I was actually using this rod on day 1. This is the 6th Sense Team 6 rod. This is a 7-foot 2-inch heavy. I actually kind of backlashed it and kind of made the line kind of weak, so I swapped over to this rod on day 2. But I love this. I love this rod right here. It's super sensitive. It has a full carbon fiber handle, and it's just so sensitive. I could feel every time my bait was coming into contact with, you know, logs and rocks, and when that fish bit it, it just like pinged, and it was really great at getting the fish in the boat. Day 2, I swapped to this rod. It's just another good 7-foot 4-inch heavy, fast action, just all around, just kind of flip and stick. Maybe a little bit heavy duty. Both those rods are a little bit heavy duty for this smaller Texas rig, but you know, I wasn't playing around. I was trying to get those fish in the boat. And then on day 2, you know, I started off with the frog. I was hoping to throw the frog all day long. Just a little toad, just a little top toad, one of my favorite baits of all time. This is a 7-foot 2-inch extra heavy fast action 6 Sense Lux series rod. I had just a high speed reel, spooled up with a 50-pound braid, and we just chunked and winded until we couldn't chunk and wind anymore. But yeah, if you are interested in checking out any of the gear, whether it be from 6 Sense Fishing or anything else that I use in today's video, I'll have it all linked down in the video description. If you find yourself on the 6 Sense Fishing website, be sure to use the code CJ10 at checkout, save 10% off. I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for like some rods or anything for Christmas gifts or whatever, just fishing tackle in general, like 6sensefishing.com is the place to go right now. They have a ton of great sales going on, and of course when you punch in the code CJ10, you can get an additional 10% off of everything. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the last 2 days, catching some little green fish. If y'all enjoyed today's episode, do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you on the next one. Bye guys.